話唔係好應該講。
Although I probably shouldn't say it in the beginning.
咁但係咧都應該即係多謝青年服侍啦。
But I really appreciate the serving ones from the young people.
俾我有個咁嘅機會同大家分享啦。
So I have the opportunity to share with all of you.
就其實我識嘅嘢唔係好多嘅。
Actually, I don't know very much.
不過咧，即係我盡力咧將我諗到嘅嘢同大家分享。
But I will try my best to share with you everything that I can remember.
咁咧同埋咧就我英文啊唔係太好。
And my English isn't too good.
咁所以咧只能夠講廣東話。
So I can only speak in Cantonese.
咁但係你哋傾嘅時候咧就唔使理我，可以用翻英文嘅。
But when you are discussing among yourselves, you of course can use English.
好咁阿 Joshua 都話有好睇先。
But before we begin, let's have some praise. Lord Jesus, we praise you for this time. Lord, we thank you and praise you that we have the opportunity to come before you. Lord, we ask that during this time you really teach us how to be your disciples. Lord, as we come here tonight, we pray you remove all distractions. Lord, as we come before you, we pray you attract us again. Oh Lord, you really attract us with your love. We thank you for this time together. We pray in the precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
其實晚上我哋即係得1個鐘頭啦。
Today we only have 1 hour.
咁1個鐘頭裏邊咧，我哋大約係45分鐘咧，就係有啲嘅互相嘅探討。
So for 45 minutes, we will have some discussion or some materials for you.
咁仲有15分鐘嘅時候咧，我哋有啲嘅 Q&A 嘅時間。
And then for the remaining 15 minutes, we use that for question and answers.
其中咧可能牽涉到好多我哋服事上嘅問題嘅。
Maybe the Q&A will involve a lot of questions in our services.
咁我就希望大家踴躍啲去問啦。
I hope that you can all ask all your questions.
一定要大家一齊投入咧，呢個聚會咧先至得到益處。
The meeting will be beneficial to you only when we all participate.
咁我哋有5次啦。
We have 5 sessions.
咁大家知唔知我哋呢個都寫咗出嚟啦。
Do you know the topics of each of the 5 sessions?
門徒訓練。
So it's actually discipleship training.
咁講解下呢5次先啦。
Let's go through this 5 times first.
頭2次咧就係講到關於我哋裏邊嘅一啲需要。
The first 2 sessions focus on what we need within.
咁咧後3次咧就係講到外邊嘅操練。
The next 3 sessions talks about some outward practice and exercise.
咁咧你有冇睇中國嘅武俠小説啊
？Have you ever read the Chinese martial arts novels?
武俠電影咧有冇睇啊？
Or how about martial art movies? Have you seen them before?
咁有招式㗎嘛，係咪
？They all have their movements.
咁但係要有內功㗎喎。
But you need to have some inner skills.
你冇內功咧，你就係學啲招式冇用啊。
If you only learn the outward form without any inner qualities, then it's not useful.
所以咧，我哋先學啲內功先。
So we first learned from within.
咁所以身份啊、使命啊同埋品格方面咧，頭2次咧都係關於我哋裏邊呢樣。
So our identity, our mission, our character and temperament, they all talks about our inward parts.
咁後3次咧就好實際嘅。
The next 3 times is very practical.
咁就係講到我哋嘅關於牧養啦、照顧啦。
It talks about shepherding and caring.
點樣去帶詩歌敬拜
？How do we lead singing and worship?
咁跟住講到我哋點樣去 share， 即係點樣去分享信息啦。
And then what are the keys to speak a message?
講明係訓練。
This is a training.
即係唔好係淨係聽啦。
So therefore you shouldn't just listen.
所以一定係有操練。
We have to have some exercises.
所以有時咧，我會有啲功課啦。
So sometimes you will get some homework.
咁你有啲係一陣會話俾你聽，希望你翻去做下
Later we'll tell you your homework for tonight.
每一次聚會完咗之後咧
，after every session，
我希望大家都將聽嘅嘢咧沉澱落去。
I hope you can reflect on what you have heard.
沉澱1個禮拜。
You will reflect for a week.
所以透過一啲嘅功課，你先至可以沉澱落去。
It's only through some questions and homework that you can reflect on the lessons that you have learned.
咁我哋今晚開始，我哋第1次啦。
So tonight we'll begin the first session.
好， 身份啊。
identity.
咁我想問問大家啦，
So I want to ask you,
你覺得基督徒有咩身份？
what are the identity of a Christian? Identities of a Christian.
大家講下。
Please speak up.
Samuel， 你覺得基督徒有咩身份？
Sam, what do you think a Christian's identity is? Follower of Jesus.
跟隨主。哦，
Children of God.
神嘅兒女。仲有咧？仲有咧？
Anything else? Servant of Christ.
哦，服侍基督。仲有咧？身份。
Anything else? Your identity.
身份喎。
Body of Christ.
Church 呢個身體啊。好，咁其實咧，大家講得都啱嘅。
Actually, what you said are all correct.
點解身份咁重要咧？
Why is it so important to have an identity?
嗱，譬如我舉個例子，
I want to give you an example.
你嚟到我屋企，
When you come to my place,
咁我係咩身份咧？
what is my identity to you?
我喺呢個屋企，我係屋企嘅主人，
I'm actually the owner of this house.
我係家主。
I am the house master.
咁咧我就因為我有呢個身份，我係咪有個使命啊？
Because I have this identity and therefore I have a mission.
你嚟到我屋企嘅時候，我嘅使命就係我要招待你。
When you come to my place, my mission is to provide hospitality to you.
但係如果下一次嘅話，
So the next time
我去咗 Joshua 屋企，
I go to Joshua's house,
咁我唔係我唔係家主啦，
now I am not the owner of the house.
咁我咧就冇個服侍你嘅使命喺度。
Then I don't have the mission to serve you.
我唔能夠咧開雪櫃咧，由你攞去啲嘢食啦
I cannot just open his fridge and then take anything out to eat.
咁舉多個例子
One more example.
，Ina，
Ina.
佢係咩身份咧？如果喺 night market 裏邊，
So in the night market, what is her position?
你係咩身份啊？
What is your identity? What is your position?
哦 management， 哇喂！咁咧，如果喺個 night market 裏邊出現，
So if we are in the night market,
咁咧佢嘅身份就係管理啦。
then her position is to manage.
佢係 management 噶嘛做係咪？
She is in the management position.
咁佢就有呢個使命去管理所有嘢。
And therefore she has the mission to manage things.
但係如果我去到當中嘅，
But if I went to night market,
我係個遊客嚟嘅啫喎，
I'm just a tourist.
我冇呢個使命嘅喎，
I don't have this mission.
係咪？所以咧，你要有一個嘅使命嘅話，
So in order to have a mission,
你必須要知道自己有個咁嘅身份先。
you must know what is your identity.
如果你都唔知自己係有個咁嘅身份嘅話，
If you don't know you have this mission, if you have this identity,
你唔會有個使命出嚟嘅。
and therefore you will not have a mission.
嗱，譬如好似阿 Daisy，
For example, Daisy,
佢喺Stephanie 嘅身上係咩身份咧
what is her identity to Stephanie?
？Mom，
Mom.
你有咩使命啊？
What is your mission?
哇，好大嘅使命
To take care of Stephanie. It's a great mission.
佢因為佢係佢嘅媽咪，
Because she is a mother,
所以咧佢有一個使命。
and therefore she has a mission.
佢清楚自己係媽咪嘅話，佢就有個咁嘅使命。
When she is clear that she is the mother, then she knows her mission.
所以你一定要知道自己嘅身份係咩先。
And therefore you must know what is your identity.
嗱，其實喺今日喺教會裏邊，
Actually, today in the church,
喺好多嘅基督徒中間，
among many Christians,
有好多人咧唔知道自己身份。
many people do not know their identity.
嗱，好多人覺得自己嘅身份係乜嘢咧？
Some people feel what is their identity.
佢覺得自己咧係一個觀眾嚟嘅。
They felt that they are just the audience.
嗱，佢嚟到教會裏邊，
They come to the church.
佢嚟睇一啲嘅講座，
They hear some seminars.
佢聽下好唔好聽，
They would evaluate if the message is good.
聽完佢就走啦。
And after the message, they will leave.
佢覺得我嚟個責任就係聽嘢嘅啫，
They felt their responsibility is just to hear.
因為佢覺得自己身份就係一個觀眾咁樣，
Because they felt their identity is an audience.
所以佢唔會有使命㗎。
And therefore, they have no mission.
佢嘅使命咪就係聽咯。
The mission is to hear.
第二，
Second,
嗱有啲嘅基督徒，
some Christians,
佢覺得自己係個遊客嚟嘅，
they felt they are tourists.
嚟到教會裏邊
They come to the church.
relax 下啦，
They want to relax.
散下心，
They wanted to relax themselves.
一個禮拜嚟一次，
They come once a week.
有時間嚟啦，
If they have time, they come.
忙啊就唔好去啦。
Too busy, then they won't come.
你發唔發覺有時好多教會都有呢類咁嘅基督徒？
Actually, in many churches, they are this kind of Christians.
另外，
Third,
你睇唔到呢個喎。
sorry, yeah, it's covered a little bit.
呢個係消費者權益。
This is consumers' right.
佢覺得自己係個消費者嚟。
They felt that they are consumers.
佢嚟到咧就係嚟到係睇下嘢啊。
They come to observe
評論下。
and criticize.
覺得啲嘢好唔好啊，靚唔靚啊？
They evaluate whether these things are good, beautiful or not.
所以佢嗰個身份係咁嘅時候咧，佢嚟到咧就完咗就走㗎啦。
So because they determine that's their identity, afterwards they just leave.
所以身份咧係好影響我哋使命嘅。
And therefore identity really relates to our mission.
仲有
And
嗱，有啲咧係教徒嚟。
some are religious people.
咩係教徒啊？
What is religious people?
有冇聽過？唔知英文有冇守禮拜？
I don't know if you guys hear, but in English we say to attend service.
有冇聽過？
Have you heard attend service? Attending service.
佢係一個教徒咁樣。
So they are religious people.
佢嚟到當中咧就係去守住一啲嘅儀式。
They come to keep some rituals.
你叫佢唔嚟咩？佢又唔會喎。
They actually will not stop coming.
因為佢覺得自己係一個教徒嘅身份嘛。
Because they felt that they are a religious person.
但係你叫佢做多啲咧，佢又唔會喎。
But if you ask them to put more of themselves in, they wouldn't do that.
佢就係到呢度嘅啫。
That's their extent of giving.
所以今日教會咧有好多唔同嘅身份嘅人出現。
So today in the church, there are so many people with different
如果
identities.
我哋唔係真係認定我哋有咁嘅身份嘅話咧，
If we do not acknowledge that we have this identity,
我哋唔會有咁嘅使命㗎。
we will not have the mission.
你聽完之後，你咪覺得聽咗一啲嘢咯。
After you heard it, you might just receive something.
咁又問下大家啦。
So I want to ask you.
頭先大家答咗基督徒嘅身份啦。
Earlier, you have heard about the various identities of Christians.
聖經又點講我哋嘅身份咧？
What does the Bible say about our identities?
頭先要講咗一樣係嘛？
Earlier, Theodora said one thing.
神嘅兒女係嘛？
We are the children of God.
我哋好多時話咧，我哋係神兒女係一個身份嚟嘅。
Yes, it's true. God's children, that is an identity.
但係有時我哋會話咧，神兒女係一個生命嚟嘅。
Sometimes we feel God's children is a life.
嗱，我哋睇睇OK， 有兩句説話啦。
There are two phrases.
佢話身份咧決定你個使命。
Identity determines the mission.
你嗰個態度咧決定咗你嘅高度。
And the attitude determines the height.
即係你嘅睇法咧好重要。
So your attitude is very critical.
即係如果我哋嘅睇法唔係轉變嘅話咧，
So if our attitude is not changed,
我哋冇一個新嘅領受。
we don't have a fresh understanding.
嗱，我哋睇下聖經點講啦，好嘛？
Let us look at the Bible.
基督徒身份，
Identity of Christian.
即係英文咧就睇唔到。
In English, you cannot see it.
中文咧就好多時字眼都相同。
But in Chinese, many times the word is the same.
OK， 中文咧，基督徒咧，呢個徒字啊，
Actually, in Chinese, Christian is three words, but the last word,
佢有信徒。
it has the meaning of believer.
嗱，信徒呢個字咧出現咗係，如果翻譯成信徒咧，出現咗喺新約出現咗兩次。
So when the word was translated as believer in the New Testament, it appeared 5 times.
如果喺呢個字同一個字裏邊去表達嘅意思咧，就係忠心啦、信實啦，同埋相信啦。
And in this word, it was also translated as faithful, trustworthy, and believing.
咁你明唔明咧？聖經點解叫我哋做信徒咧？
Do you know why the Bible calls us believers?
點解叫我哋做信徒？
Why are we called believers?
即係簡單嚟講，
Simply put,
即係你對你所信嘅嘢係好忠心。
that means whatever you believe is, you are faithful.
好忠於基督。
you are faithful to Christ,
忠誠於你嘅信仰。
and you are faithful to your faith.
係有啲人你點樣去顯出你忠誠你嘅信仰咧？
How do you express your faithfulness?
譬如有啲人同你嘅做法，你係唔會做嘅。
For example, some people will probably do some things you will never do.
譬如同居，
Like to live together before you got married.
我係唔會做嘅。
I will not do it.
去一啲唔正當嘅場所，
To go to inappropriate places,
我係唔會去嘅。
I will not go.
喺異教嘅禮儀，
In any foreign religious rituals,
我係唔會參與嘅。
I will not participate.
嗱，如果我哋個生活咧，即係如果你要活出一個信徒嘅身份嘅話，
If you want to live out the living of a believer,
你喺人中間咧，無形中咧，你有一種力量出咗嚟，
you will unknowingly form a force among people.
你有一種咧信仰嘅力量出咗嚟。
There is the power of belief.
即係當人咧同你接觸嘅時候咧，
When people come in contact with you,
佢會咧覺得你呢個人咧好認真嘅信仰，
they feel that you are very serious about your
即係
faith.
信仰喺你身上咧好真實，
Faith is very real in your living.
所以你係好無形產生到出嚟喎呢樣嘢。
So unknowingly, that this power comes out of it.
第二個
Second,
即係中文啦，又英文亦唔到啦嚇。
in English, it's harder to express it.
聖徒，
It's saints.
聖徒係咩意思咧？
What does it mean to be a saint?
聖徒出現咗61次，
In the New Testament, it appears 61 times.
其他咧就翻譯咧都係聖嘅。
All other translations just translated as holy.
乜嘢係聖咧？
What is holy?
聖嘅意思咧就係分開，
Holy means it's separated,
同埋咧屬於，
but it also has the meaning of belongs to.
即係將啲嘢分開咗佢。
That is, you separate some things.
即係本來呢樣嘢咧係本來呢樣嘢咧係唔係屬於神嘅，
Originally, this item does not belong to God,
但係你將佢分開咗，
but you separated it
歸俾神，
and then give it to God.
呢個就係聖啦。
This is holy.
喺舊約裏邊咧，
In the Old Testament,
喺嗰個聖殿裏邊啊，
in the holy temple,
咁有把鉸剪喎，
there was actually a pair of scissors.
大家知唔知有把鉸剪㗎？
Do you know there was a pair of scissors?
岌頭啊，我係剪咩㗎？
What was the scissors used for?
剪蠟嘅，係啦，冇錯。
It's to cut the wig.
好熟聖經。咁咧剪蠟嘅喎，
It's actually to cut the wigs.
即係話你喺咁多把鉸剪裏邊咧，將佢分咗一把出嚟，
That means among all these scissors, you only separate one pair.
你唔可以做其他嘢喎。
And this pair of scissors has no other use. There's only one function.
你唔可以攞把鉸剪真係剪牛雜，
You can use it to cut beef tripe
剪豬腸粉，
or to cut rice rolls.
咁就唔係聖嘅咯喎。
Then it's not separated. It's not holy.
所以咧，佢淨係得一種用途嘅啫，
So this pair of scissors has only one function,
就係俾個神屬於神。
and it belongs to God.
嗱，咩叫聖徒咧？
So what is saints?
聖徒就係話你嗰個身體啊，淨係得咁樣用嘅啫。
That means saints means our body only has one function.
你唔可以好似世人咁樣用嘅，
You cannot use it like the people in the world use.
即係世人睇嗰啲嘢咧，你唔睇嘅，有啲唔應該睇嘅嘢你唔睇。
Some things the people in the world will watch, you should not watch.
世人嗰個口咧乜都講得嘅，但係我哋唔係，有啲嘢我哋唔講。
In the world, people's mouths can say anything, but our mouths cannot.
佢隻手做嘅嘢，我哋唔做嘅有啲嘢。
What their hands do, sometimes we cannot do.
咁所以咧，我哋有呢兩個身份。
So we have these two identities.
如果你能夠真係活出呢一個身份嘅話咧，
So if you can live out the living as a saint,
你喺人哋中間，喺你啲朋友中間咧，你有一種力量產生咗出嚟。
then among your people, they would observe a power.
即係久而久之咧，人哋會發覺你咧有種嘅道德能力出嚟。
Sooner or later, they will sense the power of morality in your living.
佢可能開始嘅時候咧，會笑你啊，
In the beginning, they might ridicule you.
但慢慢咧，你喺度咧，周圍嗰個道德水平咧都提升咗。
But slowly, people around you, their morality is uplifted.
你會帶起咗嗰個道德力量出嚟。
You will have the power of morale.
即係呢個係神俾我哋嘅兩個身份。
These are the two identities that God gives us.
但係出現得最多嘅
But the word that appears the most
就係門徒，
is disciple.
佢出現咗246次，
The word appeared 246 times,
淨係新約書信。
just in the New Testament.
咁咧，佢嘅意思咧就係一個跟隨者。
And its meaning is a follower.
咁門徒，你做門徒嘅時候，又有一種力量出嚟嘅喎。
But when you being a disciple, there's also a power.
有咩力量？
What is the power? What power?
腦震動。
點解
刺激下大家，要諗下嘢先得嘅。
You have to
要
think.
諗下嘢。
You must think.
係啊，因為呢啲都係一啲裏邊嘅嘢，你要諗先得。
These are things that are within you, so you must consider. Spirit?
係啊，
Power of spirit.
另一種嘅屬靈嘅力量。
There is a power of spirit.
Peter 點解會咁樣講咧？如何知道嘅咧？
So Peter, why would you say that? How do you know?
你點知㗎？你
How do you know?
哦，
He read the notes. I'm sure you did too.
really？ 其實咧呢個咧點解會有一種屬靈嘅力量咧？
So why do you have the power of spirit?
嗱，你記唔記得呢段聖經啊？
Do you remember? Can you recall this passage in the Bible?
哇，後邊睇唔到。
You can see
呢段聖經最嬲尾嗰度，
at the end of the Bible. At the end of this passage, it says,
佢話當你做門徒嘅時候，
it says, make disciples.
最後個結果咧，
The end of making disciples.
我哋一齊讀啊，好嘛？
Let's read verse
20
20 together.
節。
Teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
呢個力量嘅產生嘅來源，
The source of this power
就係因為主佢嘅同在，
is because of the Lord's presence.
佢主佢嗰個權能咧喺我哋身上。
The Lord's power is upon us.
所以咧，你信徒你有力量，
So as believers, you have power.
聖徒你有力量，
As saints, you have power.
做門徒咧，你更加有一種屬靈嘅力量。
As disciples, you have this power of spirit.
使徒門徒嘅使命，
Disciples' mission.
姊妹幫我哋讀出嚟好
How
嘛？
about sisters? Let's read verse 16.
全
Oh, sorry, 16 to 20. I'm sorry.
And the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, to the mountain which Jesus had appointed for them. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and spoke to them, saying, All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
我想問一個問題，
I want to ask you a question.
你覺唔覺得你自己係門徒嚟㗎？
Do you feel that you are a disciple?
會唔會有啲覺得自己好似做唔到喎咁㗎？
Would you feel that you actually cannot make it as a disciple?
有冇㗎？有冇啲覺得你自己做唔到㗎？
Do you feel that you're not qualified?
感謝主啊！大
Praise
家
the Lord.
嗱咁樣呢度話門徒咧去加利利，
Here it says that the disciples went away to Galilee.
到咗耶穌約定嘅山上。
They went to the mountain that the Lord has appointed.
其實喺我份屋史裏邊都有寫
Actually, it's recorded it's also in your notes.
加利利呢個約會。
The appointment on Galilee.
喺當耶穌佢食喺最後嘅晚餐嘅時候，
At the Last Supper,
佢已經同佢哋講話：我復活之後要喺加利利喺你哋之先要去加利利。
and the Lord told his disciples when he resurrected, he will go to Galilee before them.
約定佢哋喺加利利。
They already made an appointment.
跟住當7日嘅頭一日，
And then on the first day of the 7 days,
當班門徒去到墳墓嘅時候，
when the disciples went to the tomb, the empty tomb,
咁咧有兩個天使向班婦女顯現。
there were 2 angels that appeared to a group of women.
第一件事有同佢哋講，
The first thing they said
佢已
is,
經不在這裏，已經復活了。
he is not here, he has risen.
你記住佢嘅話，就喺加利利嗰度等你哋啊。
If you remember, he was waiting for you at Galilee.
跟住耶穌復活，
And then the Lord resurrected.
同婦女顯現，
He appeared to the women.
同樣講呢番説話。
He said exactly the same thing.
我哋喺加利利見，
We will see each other in Galilee.
但係我哋諗一個問題：
Let us consider a question.
嗰啲門徒同埋啲婦女當時喺邊度咧？
Where were the disciples and the women?
喺邊度啊？佢哋
Where were they?
耶路撒冷
They were at Jerusalem.
係嘛？
Right?
點解唔約喺耶路撒冷？
Why didn't they make an appointment at Jerusalem?
點解要約咁遠去加利利？
Why do they have to meet so far away in
由耶路
Galilee?
撒冷去加利利咧，大約要走3日嘅路程。
From Jerusalem to Galilee is about 3 days' journey.
點解要約咁遠咧？
Why did they
既然
meet so
咁重
far
要
away?
啦，
Since it's an important event.
耶路撒冷咪全部齊晒咯。
In Jerusalem, everything is ready.
你記唔記得有一個去話我要睇到釘痕嘅手，我先至信佢復活，嗰個係邊個啊？
Do you remember the disciple who said, I want to see the nail marks on his hand and I will believe? Do you remember this disciple's name?
Thomas 啊，Thomas 係嘛？Thomas 佢一路唔肯去加利利係嘛？
Thomas didn't want to go to Galilee.
因為冇睇過耶穌復活啊嘛。
So because he didn't see the Lord risen.
佢留咗喺耶路撒冷幾多日啊？
How long did he stay in Jerusalem?
第幾日耶穌再同佢顯現啊？
And how many days after did he appear again?
第8日啊。
The 8th day, after 8 days.
即係話耶穌復活嘅第一日，
That means the first day the Lord
去
resurrected
到第8日，
until the 8th day,
佢哋仍然留喺耶路撒冷冇去到。
they were still remaining in Jerusalem, didn't go to Galilee.
但係耶穌等埋佢
But the Lord was waiting for them.
哋，點解咁麻煩？一定要去加利利啫？
Why is that so troublesome? You have to go to Galilee.
有冇諗過？
Have you considered this?
睇聖經要諗問題喎。
When you read the Bible, you have to question or
我
you
成
have
日
to ask
諗好
questions.
多聖經嘅問題嘅喎。
You should have a lot of questions about the Bible.
你知唔知加利利咧嗰一次咧喺呢一次裏邊咧，耶穌同幾多人顯現啊？
Do you remember in Galilee, how many people did the Lord appear to? How many people were there in Galilee?
500係嘛？同500人顯現。
He appeared to 500 people.
點解耶穌一定要喺加利利咧？
Why did the Lord must go to Galilee?
因為咧加利利咧係耶穌開始嘅時候傳道最多人認識佢嘅地方。
Because Galilee is the place when the Lord started to preach the gospel. Most people believed in it.
呢一個嘅大使命，
This great mission,
佢要對最多人嚟到講，
he wanted to speak to the most number of people.
即係換句説話嚟講，
In other words,
做門徒呢一樣嘢咧，
being disciples,
佢係想每一個人都做嘅，
he wishes that everyone will be a disciple.
係每一個人都有份嘅，
Everyone has a part.
所以佢一定要去到加利利同最多人講到做門徒呢件事。
And that's why he must go to Galilee to tell everyone about discipleship.
究竟乜嘢係門徒咧？
So what is disciple?
呢度我哋睇啦，
Here we can see
第18節。
verse 18.
第18節，耶穌話：天上地下嘅權柄都賜給我了。
Here the Lord Jesus said, all authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth.
Go there
Go therefore
and make disciples。係使萬人作我門徒。
and make disciples of all the nations.
好，你哋要去。
You have to go.
作門徒咧，唔係話咧，你今日我哋作門徒啊，唔係話咧，你喺呢個聚會裏邊，你就係做一個門徒。
Being a disciple is not like today in this meeting you are a disciple.
嗱，唔係話一陣遲啲我哋18號有個方聚會，咁嗰度咧你就係做門徒啦。
And then or on the 18th we will have a gospel meeting and you will be a disciple there.
唔係話我哋今日完喺呢個聚會裏邊，你先至係做門徒，唔係咁嘅意思。
It doesn't mean that only in this meeting you are a disciple.
佢哋主耶穌同佢哋話：去啦！
The Lord said to them, "Go."
即係話門徒咧離開咗呢個山之後，
That means after the disciples left the mountain,
當佢哋行落山之後，
when they're going down the mountain,
佢做門徒呢樣嘢就開始咗。
they started being disciples.
佢遇見每一個人，
Everyone that they come in contact
佢
with,
遇見每一件事，
every matter that they encounter,
佢都要履行佢呢個嘅使命。
they must fulfill the mission of a disciple.
所以今日唔係話你喺個聚會裏邊你就係做門徒，
It doesn't mean that when you are in the meeting, you are a disciple.
而係你成個生命，你離開咗呢個聚會之後，
But your entire life, even after you have gone out from this meeting,
你去啦，
when you go,
你遇見嘅每一個人，
every person that you see,
每一件事，
everything that you encounter,
你就係做緊主嘅門徒。
you are being the Lord's disciple.
同埋做門徒嘅內容係乜嘢咧？
What is the content of discipleship?
第19節，
Verse 19.
佢話：使萬民作我嘅門徒，
Make disciples of all the nations.
係 make disciple，係成為門徒啊！
To make them to be disciples.
即係話今日主俾我哋嘅使命咧，
The mission the Lord gives us today
唔係話你喺度咧服侍主，唔係咁簡單，
is not as simple as we just serving the Lord here.
而係你去幫助人，去成為下一個跟隨者。
But you go help someone else to be the next follower.
你有冇做啊？
Have you done it?
你有冇幫助另外一個人成為主嘅跟隨者？
Did you help the next person to be the Lord's disciple?
唔係你自己喺度侍奉喎，
It's not just you serving here,
而係你使其他人做主嘅跟隨者。
but you make other people to be the Lord's follower.
並且跟隨到咩地步咧？
And follow to what extent?
就係奉父子聖靈嘅名，使他們幫他們施浸。
Baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
即係話你有啲人你幫助佢，
You help some people,
幫助佢跟隨主，
you help them to follow the Lord,
跟住幫助佢受浸，
and then help them to be baptized,
跟住再幫助去守住主嘅吩咐。
and then help them to keep the Lord's mission.
所以話凡我所吩咐你們的啊，
It says, teach them to observe all things that I have commanded you.
都教訓佢哋遵守。
Teach them all that I have commanded you.
呢個就係主嘅命。
This is the Lord's mission, the Lord's command.
其實咧，主咧升天啊，
Actually, the Lord has ascended.
有啲嘢主做唔到。
Some things the Lord cannot do,
我
right?
哋今日好容易話啊，主做咩都做到嘅，
Nowadays, we say the Lord can do everything.
又唔使我噶啦，
He doesn't need me.
佢搞掂噶啦。
He can make everything
如果我
perfect.
哋有呢個心態咧，就係錯誤嘅。
If you have this concept, then it is wrong.
當然主可以搞掂，
Of course, the Lord can make it happen.
但係主係透過人去做嘢。
But the Lord wants to work through man.
如果你唔做，
If you don't do it,
主會透過另外一個去做。
the Lord will through other people to do it.
但係我哋失咗做門徒嗰個寶貴嘅身份。
But we lost the preciousness of being the Lord's disciple.
其實一代接一代，
Actually, from one generation to next generation,
我哋只能夠服侍一代嘅人。
we can only serve one generation of people.
喺溫哥華教會裏邊，
In the church in Vancouver,
我哋中間啦，
we are in the
唔
middle.
好講到其他啦。
Let's not talk about other people.
我哋分幾多代啊？
How many generations do we have in the church?
我分4代啊。
Let's separate into 4 groups.
第一代
First generation
年長嘅，
is the elderly,
謝弟兄啊，
Brother Chia,
陳弟兄啊，
Brother Chen.
算唔算第一代啊？算一
They're
代
the
啊。
first generation.
佢哋都係年長啦嘛。
They are in the elderly age.
第二代
Second generation,
中年嘅，
middle age.
唔係呢個啦，差唔多啦應該。
I'm older.
係咪？我自己好啦，我自
We
己
are all in middle age.
中年嘅。
Second middle age.
第三代，
Third generation
第三代就係年青嘅，
is the young people.
青年嘅。
The young people.
仲有一代
And there's one more generation.
就係少年嘅。
It's the youth.
可唔可以講分4代？
So we separate into 4 generations.
你發唔發覺咧？其實一代咧 係好難話服侍唔同嘅人，
It's very hard for one generation to serve the next
係
generation.
比較難啲嘅。
It's more challenging.
係，不如你叫我去服侍少年人，
If you want me to serve the youth,
係好難。
it's very difficult.
有時語言又唔得啦，
Language, we cannot
你
communicate,
同佢接近好多啊嘛。
but you have more contacts with them.
喺我哋呢個群體裏邊，
Even in our group,
你哋互相之間嘅幫助咧，
you can help one another.
互相嘅服侍咧，
You serve one another.
一定好過我咁樣去幫你哋。
It will be better than how I help you.
你有冇覺得有 gap 㗎？
冇啊，
冇。
佢哋又講得有。I feel no gap with you, but you have gaps with me.
因為咧，佢唔係屬於中年嗰代。
I'm still not in the middle age yet.
好啦，大家嚟諗諗啦，
So let us consider.
有腦震動一下。
Let's grind our brain a little bit.
你有冇諗過喺你呢一個代裏邊，喺年青呢一代裏邊，
Have you considered in your generation, among the young people,
同埋喺教會嘅少年呢一代，
and also in the youth group,
你有冇咩使命？
do you have some missions? Do you have missions?
其實呢一代同埋下一代使命係交俾你嘅。
Actually, your generation and the next generation, the mission is for you.
大衛話咧，服侍那一代嘅人就誰？
It says David served his generation and he sleep.
佢係服侍佢嗰一代嘅。
He served his own generation.
下一代係需要上一代嚟到幫助佢，
The next generation needs the previous generation to help them,
或者同代嘅人嚟到幫助佢。
or the same generation to help.
所以我希望大家翻去亦都係諗下，
So I hope when you return, you will consider this.
諗下究竟你有乜嘢嘅可以付出嘅。
To consider what you actually can give.
第四點，
The fourth point,
主講啊，主喺約翰福音裏邊講，
the Lord said in the Gospel of John,
佢話我所做嘅事，
He says, the works that I do,
信我嘅人都要做，
those who believe in me, they will do.
並要做更大嘅事。
And greater works than these, they will do.
想唔想做更大嘅事啊
Do you want to do great things?
？Yes， 真係好啦，聽到呢啲即係起碼有一個心志去為主做更大嘅事。
We at least need to have the desire to do greater works for the Lord.
其實我自己咧就學識又唔好，
Actually, I didn't really have high education.
語言又唔夠你哋好，
My language skill is not as good as yours.
讀書又唔比你哋多㗎，真係。
And I didn't study as much as you do.
其實你哋真係能夠俾神大用。
You can actually be used mightily by the Lord.
同埋我以前咧，即係乜嘢都唔識嘅真係。
In the past, I didn't know anything.
但係慢慢一步一步學咧，即係主教我好多。
But slowly and slowly, the Lord taught me a lot.
咁你肯俾神使用咧，神一定使用你。
If you're willing to let the Lord use you, He will use you.
所以我哋呢個訓練咧，好希望咧，你真係能夠咧，真係去走出去幫人。
So in our training, we really hope that you can go out and help
但係
others.
喺好需要你自己咧喺主面前咧，去真係去更新。
But it requires that you be renewed by the Lord.
所以主承諾我哋。
The Lord promises.
好，第三
Third,
動力。
motivation.
我哋講咗身份，
We talked about identity.
我哋講咗使命。
We talked about mission.
唔知你清唔清楚你嘅使命啦？
I'm not sure if you're clear now about your mission.
其實唔係你嘅使命喎，你要記住。
Actually, it's not your mission.
係主嘅使命喎。
It's actually the Lord's mission.
要記住頭先所講嘅説話喎。
You have to remember what we said earlier.
就喺教會裏邊咧，
In the church,
喺我哋中間咧，
among us,
你諗咧，有邊啲人你可以幫佢成為主嘅門徒？
consider those that you can help to become the Lord's disciples.
譬如我哋依家好多少年人一直咁升上嚟啦。
Like right now, we have many youths who are coming into young people's meeting.
其實你係可以成為佢嘅導師嘅喎，
You actually can become their teachers.
你去幫佢啊！
You can help them.
你真係有時佢哋要揾緊人㗎，去揾人嘅。
Actually, they want to find people.
佢揾人去做佢個哥哥姐姐，
They are looking for the older brothers and sisters.
佢唔會嚟揾我嘅。
They will never come to me.
佢揾我咧就係揾糖食嘅啫，
They come to me just for candies.
即係揾朱古力嘅。
They come to me only for chocolates.
因為佢揾咧，我相信會揾你哋。
I believe they will want to look for you.
佢同埋咧，你同佢接近嘅，你同佢年紀接近，
And also your age is very close to them.
佢有嘢咧，佢會問你哋嘅。
When they have questions, they will ask you.
但係咧呢步你要打破呢個關係咧，首先你要去做嘅呢樣嘢。
To break through the barrier, there's things you must do.
即係我都好希望咧，我哋升上嚟嘅少年人咧，我哋能夠真係每一個都有人去照顧佢哋。
I really hope that those who are coming into the young people's meeting, everyone will be taken care of.
呢個唔使教會委派㗎。
You don't need someone to appoint you to do
當然
it.
唔係話你要亂嚟啦。
Of course, I'm not saying that you do anything you want.
但係你最重要就係話你裏邊如果有負擔咧，
Most importantly, if you have a burden within you,
你知道自己係咁嘅身份咧，
you know your identity,
你睇到嗰個人係有需要嘅時候，
and you see that youngster has the need,
你咪走埋佢咯。
then you should go and approach
你
them.
同佢傾下偈啊，
Have a chat with them.
同佢玩下，
Maybe play with them a little bit.
個關係慢慢咁樣建立嘅。
Then you can build and establish a relationship
佢有
slowly.
嘢嘅時候啊，
Whenever they have troubles,
佢會揾翻你嘅 Peter。
they will come to you, Peter.
大家都係啦。
We are all the same.
好，呢個問題，
This question,
你覺得做門徒咧係需要動力嘅？
to be a disciple, we need to have motivation.
有時我哋連聚會都冇動力啦。
Sometimes we are not even motivated to come to the meeting.
唔好話要做門徒啦。
Even not, let's not even talk about being disciples.
我哋有震動下，
Let us consider
點解會令我哋失去動力？
what causes to lose our motivation.
你覺得點解會令一個人做門徒係冇動力嘅咧？
What causes a person to lose his motivation to be a disciple?
講下，
Let's discuss. What do you think?
點諗？
Failures.
仲有咧？
And laziness.
驚啦，難做咧。
And anything else?
仲有咧？驚、懶，仲有咧？
Anything else?
哥哥姐姐咧，你哋覺得咧？
How about the bigger brothers and sisters?
哥哥姐姐你哋覺得？大家一齊進入討論啦，可以。
Let's discuss.
點樣令到一個人點解會失去動力咧？
What causes a person to lose motivation? Doesn't work.
即係生活就行唔通啲嘢，行唔通，所以就冇咗動力。即係可能你去幫人啦，
Maybe you try to help people,
但係咧冇果效，
but there's no effect afterwards.
咁咧就喪失咗動力啦。
And then you lost your motivation.
係咪咁啊
Is it?
？OK，好，仲有咧？
Anything else?
啊？
Feel lonely.
咁啊孤單，係嘛？即係好似好即係一個人做咁樣嚇。
Feels that you are the only person doing it.
仲有冇啊？
Anything else?
The outcome that you want is too slow coming.
Yeah, takes too long.
好長啊，時間要。仲有冇 ？OK，
Anything else?
非常好。
Very good.
OK，聖經點講咧？
What does the Bible say?
嗱，其實一段聖經咧，主耶穌曾經講過，
There's actually a passage that is the Lord's word.
弟兄幫我哋讀好嗎？
How about let's have all the brothers read it. Now great multitude went with him, and he turned and said to them, If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
OK，咁咧頭先大家講咗好多原因，
Earlier we cited many reasons.
其實嗰啲原因咧嘅背後咧，
Actually, behind all those reasons,
都係懶啦，或者
maybe laziness,
或者害怕啦，
or maybe fear of
或者
failures,
冇果效啦，
or no effect.
都係令到你唔能夠繼續付出嘅原因嚟。
These are all reasons that cause you not to continue to give.
因為你要繼續付出嘅時候，
Because when you're about to give again,
繼續要做門徒嘅時候，
when you continue to be disciples,
你就要俾代價。
you have to pay a price.
你唔想俾呢個代價，
And you don't want to pay that price.
咁你就做唔到啦。
then you cannot continue.
呢度耶穌點講咧？
What did Jesus say here?
喺當時嚟講咧，佢哋做門徒啊，
At the time they were disciples,
佢哋遇到嘅難處好大。
they encountered a big problem.
啊，佢話咧，你唔能夠愛我勝過愛你嘅父母啊、妻子啊、兒女啊等等，就唔能夠做我嘅門徒。
He says that if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father, mother, wife, and children, then he cannot be my disciple.
唔係話佢唔愛父母啊，
It doesn't mean that they don't love their
而
parents.
係當時個處境咧，
But at that time, the situation was
佢啲父母未必信主嘅，
maybe their parents did not believe
佢
them.
啲屋企人都未必信主嘅。
Maybe the family did not believe
佢
them.
要跟隨主咧，
But to follow the Lord,
佢好大壓力㗎，
there's a great pressure.
佢要付出一個好沉重嘅代價，
He has to pay a high price.
佢要面對，佢要付出。
He has to face what he has to give out.
主就話呢個係佢嘅十字架。
And the Lord said this is his cross.
如果你唔能夠付出呢個代價，
If you're not willing to pay that price,
你就做唔到主門。
then you cannot be the Lord's disciple.
所以有時代價就令我哋咧好驚。
So sometimes the price causes us to be afraid.
代價令我哋咧卻步啊，
The price stopped us from going forward.
唔敢再繼續落去。
We do not dare to continue.
頭先講到冇果效啦嚇，
Earlier we talked about there's no effect, no immediate effect.
你再付出落去可能就有㗎咯
Perhaps you give more, then there will be an effect.
喎，你再經營落去就有㗎咯
Maybe you continue to manage more, then you will have an effect.
喎，但係我哋未見到，
But we do not see it,
我哋又唔敢繼續落，
and we do not dare to continue.
所以代價係好驚。
So price is quite scary.
但係主點講咧？
But what did the Lord say?
嗱，我哋點樣去勝過呢個付代價嘅咁嘅階段，
How do we overcome the stage
令
of
到我哋-
afraid to pay
令到我哋重
price
新有翻個動力？
so that our motivation is renewed?
你發唔發覺咧？頭先我哋睇嗰段經文咧，馬太福音，
Did you discover the passage we read in Matthew?
主耶穌首先講嘅，
The very first thing the Lord said,
佢話天上地下所有嘅權力
it says, all authority has been given to me
都已經賜給我哋。
in heaven and on earth.
點解主要首先講呢啲？
Why did the Lord say this first?
做門徒之前首先講呢啲喎，
Before being disciples, he first said this word.
因為主耶穌要佢哋首先睇到佢嘅權能，
Because the Lord wants them to see their authority.
經歷，首先要認識，
You first must know,
跟住去經歷佢，
then you will experience it.
跟住去體會佢。
And at the end, you will understand.
幾時你唔驚咧？
Whenever you are not afraid,
幾時你會繼續付出咧？
when would you continue to give?
你就係睇到，哇！神真係有個權能喺度，
You can see that God's authority is here.
佢能夠扭轉喎，
He can change things.
咁你就會繼續付出。
Then you will continue to serve. You
當
continue to
時
give.
當時嗰啲門徒都好驚㗎，好似阿 Peter 頭先講。
At that time, the disciples were very afraid, just like Peter.
但係佢點解唔驚咧？最後，
How come at the end they were not afraid?
因為佢哋經歷到主嘅權能，
Because they experienced the Lord's authority.
所以後嚟佢就唔驚啦。
So they were not afraid anymore.
點解佢會繼續開頭做都冇乜果效㗎，冇乜人信嘅喎？
In the
係嘛
beginning, when they were doing it, not many people believed.
主耶穌釘十字架嘅時候，全部都失敗晒，
When the Lord was on the cross, everyone scattered.
幫咗3年嘅人喎，
The people that he helped for 3
個
years,
個都唔跟隨主，
no one left.
冇果效，
There's no effect.
好似啲人頭先咁講啊。
Just like what Ian said earlier.
咁點解跟住佢能夠更新咧？
But how can they be renewed?
因為睇到主嘅權能，
Because they saw the authority of
主
the
復
Lord.
活咗，
The Lord resurrected.
並且佢喺五旬節裏邊經歷主嘅權能，
And on the day of Pentecost, they experienced the Lord's power.
跟住佢嘅信心翻返嚟。
And their faith slowly was renewed.
所以我哋今日做門徒咧，
Today, we as disciples,
我哋要求主咧，俾我哋睇見佢權能。
we pray that the Lord will bring us to see His authority.
你有冇求過呢樣嘢咧？
Have you ever prayed this way?
即係你做嘅時候咧，你求主俾你經歷佢嘅權能。
You pray when you are doing it, the Lord help you to experience
你
His authority.
經歷過之後係唔同㗎。
After you experience, it's different.
其實我哋每一個人咧，
Actually, all of
服
us,
侍主咧，
when we serve the
做
Lord,
主門徒咧，
to be the
都
Lord's
係咁樣
disciple,
慢慢建立上去。
we just build step by step.
我記得我啱啱去外地去侍奉嘅時候咧，
When I went to China to preach in the beginning,
我啲英文又唔好啦，
my English was not good.
國語又唔掂啦，
My Mandarin was not good.
又去台灣，
And then I went to Taiwan.
跟住又去菲律賓。
And then I went to the Philippines.
哇！啲人話你侍奉啲乜嘢啊？
So people ask, what are you serving?
但係去到當中，
But when I came with them,
真
came among
係俾
them,
我經歷到佢嘅權能喎。
the Lord helped me to experience His power.
喺屋企裏邊好多嘅經歷，
In our family, there are many
又
experiences.
救我性命。
And He saved
我
me.
就係慢慢一步一步咁樣成長。
So slowly, I continue to grow.
所以我今日講到呢度，
So today, we will stop here.
我希望大家記住3樣嘢：
I hope that you can remember 3 things.
你嘅身份，
What is your identity?
乜嘢係你使命？
What is your mission?
另外，你點樣揾翻動力出嚟？
And then how do you regain your motivation?
如果你冇動力或者你唔夠動力嘅，
If you have no motivation or you lack motivation,
我好希望一陣我哋有啲時間分2、3個禱告，
I hope that we have some time we can split into some groups to pray.
講明係訓練啊嘛，
Because it's a training.
咁多啲唔同嘅訓練啦。
So we have different types of training.
我後邊好，我想問大家有冇咩問題先？
Do you have any questions? I spoke earlier or anything that you can think about. If you have any questions.
但係需要大家消化嘅啲嘢，
You need some time to digest the
因為
material.
咧，我發覺依家講道咧同以前係困難，
I think now it's harder to speak a message than before.
因為咧我哋依家習慣咗咧，我哋思想咧係，因為我哋有手機電腦，我哋習慣思想係好快嘅。
Because we are very used to thinking in a very short time because of all the devices that we
快
have.
乜嘢咧？一嚟就想撳，結果就出嚟。
You want to be quick and instant. Once you push a button, the answer will come
一
up.
撳個結果就出嚟。
You press a button and the answer or the result
但係咧，
will
我
show.
哋現今難咧，就係我哋好少咧，即係沉澱，將我哋思想沉澱喺主嘅説話。
But very often or nowadays, it's very rare that we ponder upon the Lord's words.
我哋將呢啲嘢咧沉一沉落去，諗一諗先。
We need to let these words settle a
你
little
諗
bit.
咗之後嗰個過程咧，你得益真係好大。
Once you reflect on these words, you will be more benefited.
好啦，我睇怕我要停啦。
I think maybe I should stop.
係，我睇下問下，睇下大家有冇咩問題先。
Do you have any questions?
嗱，今日咧冇乜嘢好做出嚟嘅嘢，係啲內功嚟嘅。
Today, we don't have a lot of outward doings. All these are your inner accumulation of power.
OK，嗱，你哋諗到再問啦，好嘛？
If you can think about it, then you can ask.
我唔想阻大家太耐時間。
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
嗱，有3個功課，有3題功課。
There are 3 questions as your homework.
我想大家翻去喺呢個禮拜裏邊咧去做。
I'd like you to bring this back with you and spend the next week doing it.
嗱，你做呢3題題目咧，我想你咧有啲時間咧去諗清楚去做。
I hope that you can spend some time to think about them before you do it.
即係唔在乎你有冇交俾我，而係在乎咧你嗰個過程。
It doesn't matter whether you hand it in or not, but it focuses on your process.
嗱，第一條咧就係、你覺得你過去咧用緊乜嘢身份，多用咩身份咧？即係嚟到參與聚會。
First question is what identity did you have when you attended the meetings in the past?
咁呢個課題咧對你嚟講咧有冇咩更新咧
What fresh perspective did you gain from the training today?
？OK， 第2題。
Second question.
嗱，如果教會我哋喺我哋本地教會劃分4代嘅話，
If we just separate our meeting into 4 groups,
你寫一寫，你能夠喺呢代或者下一代裏邊，你承擔乜嘢使命同埋角色？
what do you think the mission is for your generation and the generation to come, and the next generation?
第3，
Third,
你有冇對神嗰個同在同埋權能曾經有咩經歷咧？
have you experienced and recognized God's presence and power?
可唔可以寫一個出嚟咧？
Can you briefly describe one of them?
呢3題。
These 3 questions.
咁希望我哋唔知有冇時間去再互相討論啦。
I don't know if we will still have more time for discussion on these questions.
有冇咩問題？
Any questions?
或者關於呢個訓練裏邊嘅一啲嘅 問題都可以嚇。
Or even anything concerning this training you have questions about, you can ask.
好，
No?
OK，咁翻去大家去諗一諗先。
Okay, so please think about these 3 questions.
好，我哋就分兩個祈禱啦。
We just divide into pairs to pray. Pairs?
即係我 2 or 3。
Yeah, 2 or 3 will be okay.
為呢個訓練